Being clumsy. James was known for being clumsy. He would trip all the time, accidentally let go of objects, knock drinks off the table, and stutter over words. One day, James went to the grocery store. He was buying ingredients to make dinner. He went to the sauce aisle. He put the pesto sauce jar in his cart. As he was walking to the meat aisle to look for meatballs, the pesto jar fell through the cracks of the cart and shattered. Everyone in the store looks at James. He turns bright red. An employee nearby told James not to worry about it and cleaned the mess. James picked up a pack of meatballs. He noticed that there was a weird stain on the pack. He tried to pick at it to get rid of it. He picked it so hard that he made a hole in the package. James looked around to see if anyone saw it. Phew! No one was in the aisle. James put the package back with the others and got a new one. Next, James went to the grains aisle. There were so many options. Did he want noodles or pasta? What kind of texture did he want? James spent 20 minutes looking at all the grain types. "Sir, we are about to close," an employee said. James apologized and ended up picking the macaroni. James went to the checkout aisle. His total came out to be $10. 20? He got out his dollar bills and coins. When he handed the coins to the cashier, he accidentally dropped all of his coins on the floor. To see a psychic. Scott was always curious about what he would be like in the future. Would he be rich and successful? Would he have a family? Would he die at a young age? He told his friends he wanted to see a psychic. They laughed at him and told him that psychics are just trying to take money away from customers who are too dumb to realize that they are being tricked. Scott blushed from embarrassment. Scott didn't care about what they thought. He went to see a psychic nearby. The place was dark and small. There were a lot of pretty pictures of mountains and sunsets. The psychic was a 40-year-old woman who was short and skinny. She wore a light orange dress with elegant jewelry. She had a crystal ball right in front of her. "I'm Sharon. What do you want to find about today?" she asked. "I want to know about my career and family," he said. She rubbed the crystal ball with both of her hands and closed her eyes. "I see money, a lot of money," she said. Scott was happy to hear this. "However, I also see a divorce. You will be happy for a while, but then you will have a big argument about money," she said. Scott's smile turned into a frown. Scott told his parents about what the psychic told him. "Son, you have to just live your life. Don't let her scare you," Scott's dad said. His dad was right. A female engineer. Louise is a mechanical engineering major. Most mechanical engineering majors are male. There are only a handful of female mechanical engineering majors. Sometimes, Louise would be the only female in her class. It is true that most engineering majors are male, but this does not mean that females cannot be engineering majors. Louise knows that people don't expect her grades to be as high as her male classmates. She also knows that people don't expect her to make as much money as her male classmates. The final exam was coming up and Louise wanted to join a study group. Her, Roy, and Benjamin formed a group. Roy and Benjamin were Louise's friends since their first year of college. Roy asked Michael if he wanted to join their group. They knew that Michael was the smartest guy in the class, if not the entire major. He always got good scores. "Why would I join your group? Don't you guys have like C's?" he said. "Actually, I have a B+, Roy said. If it isn't an A, it's not good. Besides, I don't want to study with Louise. She's a girl, he said. I may not be the smartest person in the class, but I'm doing well, Louise said when she heard this. I doubt it, Michael said. This motivated Louise to study harder. For 2 weeks, she did nothing but study. She even studied while she ate. When it came to the final exam day, she was ready. She thought the test was easy. The professor displayed everyone's score on the whiteboard. He put the initials so people don't know other people's scores. Louise got the highest grade in the class. Hey Michael, what did you get? She asked. 98, you? He said. 100, she said. Michael gasped. Susan's favorite band. Susan's favorite band was touring. They were having a concert near her house. She was so excited since they had not been on tour for a long time. She knew that tickets would sell out really fast. She stayed up late the night they came out. She wanted to get the tickets before they sold out. She continuously refreshed the page when the time got closer. When the tickets were released, she immediately added them to her cart on the website. She got 3 tickets, 2 for her close friends. Susan was so excited when she got the tickets. She immediately called her friends to tell them. They thanked her for helping them get tickets. She then listened to all their songs again. On the day of the concert, Susan wore her favorite band t-shirt. She got ready with her friends, and they all left together. At the venue, it was extremely crowded. There were a lot of people and security guards. It was a long line to get in. When they got in, they moved their way to the front. They wanted to get a good view of the concert. The lights turned off when the concert was about to begin. When the band came out, everyone screamed in excitement. They played some of their classic hits, but they also played new songs. They had amazing lights and instrumentals also. Susan enjoyed the concert as much as she expected she would. She could not wait for the next tour. The first date. I have been in the same math class as Eric for a few months now. He always helps me on my homework. He is extremely nice and funny. One day, I decided to ask Eric if he wanted to go out with me to the mall. I was so happy when he said yes. I was excited, this would be my first date. I was also nervous since I had never been on a date. I did not know what to do or how to act. I hoped I would figure it out. I planned our date to the minute. I wanted to be prepared and know exactly what to do. We were going to the mall on Saturday at noon. He was going to pick me up and drive to the mall, where we would get food, and then shop at our favorite stores. However, when the day came, everything went wrong. First of all, I could not find my favorite outfit that I had planned on wearing. I settled for a clean plain t-shirt and some jeans. He was also late because his car got a flat tire on the way to my house. I was scared about what else could go wrong. He apologized about being late, and I forgave him. We talked in the car and played music as we drove. We had a good conversation about school, traveling, and family. He was easy to talk to. I was so relieved. The date ended up being really fun. We had a good time eating and shopping at the mall.